Hello everybody, welcome back to WiscoTrains and welcome back to my workbench. I'm Gabe, your host of WiscoTrains, and we're back here with another layout update for the modern Green Bay and Western. Really, this will be an unboxing video of a new locomotive I've gotten for the layouts, and we'll open it up. I opened it up just a little bit, make sure it's all not damaged and whatnot when I first got it. It's a birthday present, so checked it out there. But otherwise, we're going to open it up and take a look at it, and then we'll probably program it and run around the layout and see how she's doing. Otherwise, I really haven't gotten much done on the layout itself, so this will be a great way for us to do a layout update without actually having anything on the layout updated. Alright, so what's the locomotive? It is Kato SD70ACe in the CSX Dark Future color. So there's the unit number 4850, CSX 4850. DCC equipped, no sound. And I got this from Hiawatha Hobbies down in Pewaukee, Wisconsin. That's in the Waukesha area. And retails for $200 apparently, but I got it for $150, or I should say the wife bought it for me for $150. So pretty good deal. Hiawatha Hobbies is now, if you go online, it's not, I want to say it's Midwest Hobbies is their online presence. If you go to Hiawatha Hobbies in person in Pewaukee, I totally recommend doing it. The best part about Hiawatha Hobbies might be the worst part about it is they just get boxes full of stuff and just kind of open it up and sit it on the floor sometimes, or sit it on a shelf or whatnot, so it makes it kind of hard to see it what they got, but they have a ton of stuff, and I mean this in the best way possible. But Hiawatha Hobbies has so much stuff, it's a fire hazard. So HO, N-Scale, they have a ton of stuff. So one thing I kind of thought was funny about this box when I looked into it, was reading it, it says at the end here, the CSX Railroad has added 20 SD70ACes to its rosters as of 2005. Wow, Kato, you think maybe in the last 18 years, maybe you would have updated that just a little bit, because I'm fairly certain this is not a 20-year-old locomotive. Or at least this one wasn't made 20 years ago. So standard jewel case we got here. Take the bubble wrap off. Let's see, this unit is equipped with train control systems, decoder, yep, default address 3. And then instructions, Kato USA. Take that, set it aside, because I'm not super great when it comes to DCC. I'm a neophyte. This would be the second locomotive I've ever owned that has DCC. Or at least I've used DCC. I owned some ON30 stuff for a while that was dual. So, paint looks good. Number one reason I bought this, because it's going to become a Green Bay and Western locomotive. It's because it has the black undercarriage. That's why I told my wife, if you're going to buy one, buy the CSX one. That way I have the black undercarriage. Let's see. Foam is in here. Oh, got a little something over here. What is this? If I can get it out. Use this. Hobby knife. Actually, that worked out really well. Looks like we have probably the coupler hoses. I'm not a big fan of coupler hoses. Like, I get why they started doing them, because they're more realistic. But most of the time, they A, get in the way, and B, they don't really look like the real ones. So, we'll see what we do with that. Normally, I end up trimming them anyway. So, like that. Set that over here. Put it in here so I don't lose it. All right, paint looks good. Really, the CSX look is really, I really like what CSX colors and stuff. It's really a good looking locomotive. So take her out here. Ooh, try not to break anything. Okay. Oh, we got this little plastic thing underneath. That must be a Kato thing, and that pops right off. Okay. So let's see, underneath, made in Japan. All the wheels look together. Coupler. Something I've noticed on a lot of Kato things is the coupler's a little big. I got some Kato intermodal cars, and the couplers are always a little big, but not too bad. Let's look at the rooftop detail. GPS, I believe that is, positioning stuff, horn, maybe a little thick there, but not the end of the world. Cool fans, all detailed. Whoops, you can't even see the fans, sorry. Cool fans, they look all detailed and ready to go. Paint looks good. We have ditch lights, which are a must on a modern layout. Let's see, anything else on here that looks good, looks bad? Looks like an SD70ACe to me. Another little thing, and I don't know actually about CSX locomotives. I'm used to CN locomotives that have ditch lights on both ends. I wish more locomotives, more N-scale offerings had that. I'd really like to be able to run some of these bigger locomotives hammerhead. But yeah, that looks pretty good. No complaints. The windows look really nice. The color's good. This will be something else I hate to take paintbrush to, but it's going to have to happen to make it a green band Western locomotive. These are separately applied. Grab irons appear to be molded on. Not a big deal to me, maybe for some people, but I'm an operator. That's more important to me. As long as we're getting to realism, I'm happy. It doesn't have to be. I'm not a rivet counter. I'm an operator. That's just kind of who I am when it comes to this hobby. So a lot of cool little warnings and stuff. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna keep those on when I paint it. That's gonna be quite the thing. But separately applied handrails here, obviously, and then that's a separately applied brake wheel too up there. So, all right, well, let's go put it on the layout, get it programmed up. Okay, well, I just put the locomotive on the tracks here, and this is the main line of Black Creek. Ditch lights and headlight turned on right away. Also looks like our number boards are lit up. So I'm gonna see, because these are always. Oh, and just so you know, I'm using. Whoops! Can you see back there? Let me make it focus. NC power cab. It's currently ready to operate a different locomotive that's not on the layout right now. Select loco 003. Enter. Well, that's not working. Alright, well, now I gotta troubleshoot this, figure out what is going on here. You wanna know what? I did 003. Let's try select locomotive. Again, I'm a neophyte when it comes to DCC, so let's see. 0003. Enter. Not getting anything. Well, let me grab my manual and see what that has to say. Okay, got out my quick guide and let's see what it says. It says press program 3 times. So, or sorry, 4 times it says. This is confusing. Oh no, nope. Oh boy, we are way back where we want to go. Escape. Press enter to read the decoder version. Okay, decoder version 92. Good. There we go, long address. Okay, now I'm at the long address and I can do that. So now that we made it to long address, which I realized I have to enter the short address first, so that was my problem, but we'll enter the long address. This is CSX 4850 right now. It'll get changed later, but when I do it, 4, 5, whoops. Can I go back? All right, there we go. Yep, we can clear it out that way. 4850, that's the correct address. Hit enter. Activate this address, yes. 1. Enter CFG. I don't think I need that right now, so we will move on to the locomotive. Back up to the locomotive. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get the headlights on here. Oh, there they are. They're on. So let's see if that works. There we go. Headlight off. Can I operate the ditch lights separately? It doesn't appear so. Well, it's a little disappointing, but let's see. So headlights on, headlights off. Okay, let's give it a little gas. There we go, that's speed step 1, she's moving in. Okay. Let's try going in reverse, change directions. There we go, headlights on. Okay, yeah, she's working good. Okay, let's go the other way and give her a little gas. Something else cool I've noticed, I'm not sure if this is the keep alive function in the Kato unit or whatnot, but so this locomotive here, WiscoTrains, as we've talked about in the past. You can see the ditch lights, headlights are on, same with the Kato unit, ditch lights, headlights are on. One thing that's always bothered me about this is it hits a stall, derails or whatever, like this. Now you gotta go back to your cab, hit headlight twice to turn the headlight back on, and hit 6 twice to get that on. But, watch this. The Kato unit, take it off. You can even lift it all the way off. Then once I get her back on there, headlights back on. So that's kind of a cool thing about the Kato unit. I'll show this in a clip here, but it's a little louder than I think than my WiscoTrains. Just the engine running, but not the end of the world. Again, I'm not looking for sound and stuff like that. Operations is more important to me, so we'll do some run-bys with it. Alright, so this run-by will be a speed step 30. You can hear the sound. And then we'll double that for a little bit of an opposite direction. And that's speed step 60. Ah! Is there a recall button on this? And for comparison, that's my WiscoTrains at speed step 30. And here's the WiscoTrains going at 60. So obviously I think the Kato unit is much louder, but overall very happy with the unit. Alright, so one more thing I want to do with this is see if it can negotiate the trackage here at the Foxy yard, especially that far right trackage. I want to make sure that's able to do that. That's kind of the tightest trackage I have, even though I don't really see any operational reason why I would have an SD70ACe doing that. Again, I don't really think the SD70ACEs will ever really be up in this yard, but I have used the -9 to switch, so you never know what I might decide to do. Okay, taking that fine. Taking that fine. Oh, and so we get her up to speed here. Also believe this is probably much faster when it comes to speed steps than my WiscoTrains -9, so I'll have to look into how you match speed steps and stuff. I'll pop around this quick. Let's see. There we go. She took it real good. Now let's see if she makes it out.
Hi, babies.
And like butter. Okay, so, well, that's kind of my review overall. Very happy with the new locomotive and how she's operating. I've only had her out of the box for maybe an hour now, so I'm sure I'll learn all the quirks of Kato electronics and all that fun stuff. So here, I'll leave you with a scene of intermodal train Q121 headed west. Stopped in the siding waiting for A412 being an eastbound manifest. Coming on the main line being pulled by 4850. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. It's greatly appreciated. Have a great day.